So yeah, one of the things like I'll show you, like this is a high wealth commercial office, 251 employees. There's a high wealth, um, there's a high wealth industrial place, 73. They'll never grow bigger than that. The max you'll ever see is like 100 jobs. And you'd be pretty lucky to get 100 jobs out of one of these buildings. One of the reasons, this is my like getting on top of the soapbox and being like, this is why mods are good. This is why mods are good. It doesn't actually cheat. The buildings still require the same amount of power and the same amount of water and stuff, but it's just better. Alright, just trust me. If you followed me this far, then just trust me. It's just better. Let's see. We still got lots of high tech. Alright, good. Good. Industry. See if I can't continue to check my services. You good. One of the reasons why I like to build centrally like I do, where I have all my services centrally, is it's really easy for me to find them. Alright, garbage is pretty good. Water pollution, pretty good. Air pollution, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. I think I can do the emissions reduction. Let's check how much that is. Is gonna be expensive. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Paper waste reduction, water conservation community, CPR. Yeah, we can afford to put that in. Power, no, we don't need power conservation. Clean Air Act is standard on roost air pollution will have an impact on industrial man. Okay, I don't want to do that. Automobile reduction. Yeah, we can afford that. And we can afford to recycle our tires. We're never going to have nuclear plants, so I'll put all that on, see if that doesn't, I don't know, do something. Maybe it will. You never know. Growth. Growing city requires more juice. You always need something. The city is like a mooch. It's like, hey buddy, can I borrow this? Hey buddy, can I borrow that? Why don't you do something on your own for once? So yeah, you can see the area we first started, and sometimes development just has to do with age. Sometimes it's and sometimes it's other things, but sometimes it's just age. The more of these jobs we build, the more demand there will be for certain sims, and that's a good thing. So you see, I'm sort of working slowly because I really didn't like how over here we had buildings shutting down. So we've got a bunch of commercial demand, and I'm going to try to sate that. Not like Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, like sate as in like I'm full. By building our, oh, that is fucking hideous, Ryan. I'm sorry for the swears. I'm actually not, but if it offends you, that's my bad. If it offends you, I'd ask if you're like 90 years old, but... that's the way to get viewers, Ryan. Insult people. Wow, that's a lot of office demand. So, we'll let her grow. And you can see, like, one of the things I've been doing is just developing myself, you know, out of holes. You know, it's like, oh, well, I don't need this, so I do this. So it's like, I know I need jobs, and I fucked this bottom zone up a little bit, but what is your major water function? Okay. Okay, well, you know what? You're too inefficient, and so you're going bye-bye. And then in your place, I'm going to put up 2. And you can see, like, I have 7 plants now, and these 7 plants in total still do not produce as much as this guy does, and they still cost less. It seems really strange, but it's the truth. Just going to check my university because it's important. Schools up here. So those schools are probably going to be good forever. Those schools, library. You can do this all centrally through the budget by going to health and education. You can click education and then you can adjust all of your sliders here. Right? You can see each and every single slider, blah 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 blah. Which is fine. if you want to do it that way. Same thing with health. You know, health, large medical centers. It shows you. Etc. Build! Build! I really want more of you. More juice. More dots. Man, how much freaking juice are we eating up? Alright, well. Why do you keep telling me that? I'm not stashing trash. You don't even have the courtesy to show up in my news. Well, you're kind of a D-bag. Okay. We need more power. Which, there's only one place for us to go to power, and that's dirty. Now I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that there's going to be no dirty demand. I'm going to be wrong, of course. Figure that out. But I'm not particularly interested in dirty demand at this point. That's not going to work, right? Yeah, of course it's not. So, like there, and there. Now we're all connected up. Go to stop. Eventually, at some time, I'm going to let this city get some money because I am going to want to place some more industry there. But today, I'm focused on the task at hand, which is going to be filling up this stupid city. Dartmouth is experiencing a power shortage. No popularity contest. You've been freewheeling and finding... Your current power sale deal will put the screws to your own city's power capacity? What? You, sir, are a terrible, terrible advisor. And I think it may be time for you to seek employment somewhere else. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Oh, Disease Research Center. Yeah, I suppose we could put this guy down. Problem is he messes up desirability as well. I'm gonna have to move all these sooner or later, but for now I just want them to increase demand. I'll place them and they'll be a pain in the ass. No, yes. No, we're gonna need some parks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay. Which is what I was going to in the first place before I stumbled on that by accident. Large green park. Uno, dos, tres, three. You go. Yes, there's traffic. I tend not to listen to the traffic guys simply because there's always traffic, right? And, you know, there always being traffic. Telling me there's traffic is not a very helpful... is not very helpful. You know what? I'm sick... Kaboom, 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 kaboom. It's sort of annoying, this. Well, it annoys me. Because... like, it overdevelops, and then it blacks out, you know what I mean? And it's just really dumb. And it's got a dumb face that's a butt. So I'm having job problems, probably due to transit times, I would have to guess. Let's see. Long commute, herp-a-derp. Let's take a look at traffic. Which is stupid, because the truth is, our traffic looks really, really good, aside from here. I wonder how the bus stations that I put down are doing. Yeah, like nothing. And here's like classic example of how bad mass transit is. Like nobody's using these stupid bus stops that I put down. I put those down. If there's like the complaint that I'm not using mass transit, I totally understand that complaint. I don't like the mass transit that comes with SimCity. A lot of people would be like, "Ah, Express, why aren't you putting down subways? You could have like all these subways going onto your city," and it's just like it. I've tried it, and all I end up doing is spending all my money and making things way worse. So I'm gonna go to, yeah. See, I'm making 36 bucks off of fares, and it's costing me 15. If I install the road top mass transit mod, you'll begin to see why that's insane. So I'm just enabling. I don't want to do the Clean Air Act because I don't want to chase away the good demand. So I'm just enabling initiatives that I think might be relevant. I'm pretty happy with the ability to just export our garbage, but I don't want any to develop, and I think we're pretty good on that. I actually think, owing to the fact that I'm seem to be running out of commercial demand, that I'm gonna put down the airport now. I got about 80. I wish I could disable the helicopter noise, or at least find where it is and like crash it into the ground, because it's ever present and it's so annoying. So I'm gonna map out this area and probably end up moving all of our gifts since they are in the way. I have no idea where I'm gonna move them to though, especially these freaking stupid graves. The nice thing about this game versus other SimCity products is that if you delete a gift in this SimCity, it goes back into your pool. I may end up leaving the university there, to be honest. And what, just building around it? The problem is, yeah, I can't really stretch an avenue down there. Yeah, as much as I hate to do that, I'll have that back up in no time at all. Oh, really? Oh no, it worked. Sweet. Sweet. Go away. And I have to remember to leave some space for a water pump, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're going to be profitable enough that I'm just going to build a big one. Alright, so we've got that done. I did say I wanted to put down the airport, which is a monumental pain in the ass. There's 3 airports. The landing strip just isn't going to be big enough. I mean, maybe it is. It will be big enough once it maxes out. I'm prepared to take that risk. This is the small municipal airport, and usually it's a nightmare to put down. Usually I try to put it down super central, but it's gonna be a dick like that. Yeah, you know what? I think for the extent of this video, we'll just take the risk and put down the small municipal airport. Just hedging on the fact that we're just not going to have that many business commuters, and to shut up the guy who's asking us to increase, to bring that in, and hopefully that'll stimulate some commercial demand. This is going to ask us to grow an additional level quite soon. So I'm going to lay out the avenues. Then I need to figure out where to place all of our gifts that I destroyed. So the first cemetery, I think probably will go up here, and the research center and the disease center are a little nightmarish to put down because they fuck up desirability, and it's really hard to get that desirability back. Okay, stay. And Riversteel go there. And you can see we're already gonna have a bit of a time